Hello there, everyone. While it is not the 25th yet, Merry Christmas! Hello there, everyone. It's good to see you all today. Merry Christmas to all. I hope everyone is feeling well. I hope everyone's been having a good day. It's magnificent to see you all again. Bro is not Santa Claus. I tried. I may not be Father Christmas, but I certainly gave it my best shot. Hello there, everyone. How are you all today? I hope you've all been doing well. And I hope you're all ready for an amazing Christmas. Hello, how you doing, Tenshi? It's good to see you, Mal, Cherry, everyone. It's good to see you all. You're good? I'm really happy to hear that. It may not be Christmas, but it's not far off. You can send the art now. I'm not going to check it right now, though, because I'm going to check it once we're inside the cafe. I'll check it when we're inside. Oh, I hope everyone's really looking forward to this Christmas. It's always my favorite time of the year. It's always my favorite day of the year. For me, it's a time where I can see my family, sit down with them and relax around a warm fire as we open presents. Because yes, I still sit with my parents, my brother and sister. I sit down by the Christmas tree with them, and I open presents. Oh, that's the wrong song. Let's put that one on. I love Christmas. You also have some macaroni. Oh, I've got dinner later today. I haven't got my dinner just yet. However, I have got myself a drink, which I will be enjoying while we play games, chat, and do whatever the hell we want. How you doing, Roger? I wave back. You can't see me waving, but I am indeed waving back. It's really good to see everyone. I hope everyone's been doing very well today. So excited yet nervous for Christmas. Gonna announce to the whole family that you're changing your name to theirs. Oh, really? Oh, I'm bloody happy for you then, Roger. I've never seen... Actually, no, that's a lie. I have seen one name change in my life, and I think it was a legal one. Not like there's illegal name changes, it's just you go to the government to change your name or you don't. But I believe they changed their name legally. But I'm really happy for you, Roger. It's an important thing, a name, surprisingly, as it is, in many ways, what you identify yourself with. Hence why I'm called Denzea, because... I don't know, it just sounded cool at the time. That, and it was a unique name. I couldn't find anything with a name similar, so I figured it would be easy to search me up because of that. You'll probably send it when you're inside? Absolutely. As you can see in the top left corner, I have a bit of a slideshow going on for any art that may be posted during this stream that anyone might send or have. I've also got something else, which I have been preparing for the last few days. It's taken me a while in Planet Zoo. I hope it'll be a little bit of fun when we get to it. Can I open the door? We'll be opening the door soon, don't worry. I might open it a little bit early. Let's give it about another 30 seconds. So 7 minutes, and we'll open the door. I tend to open the door at 10 minutes. We'll open it at 7 today. 7's a lucky number. It's not my lucky number, but it is a lucky number. Oh. Also snow. Do you like the snow? It's just a gif of snow, but I thought it'd make things feel a little bit Christmassy. You were counting the minutes in chat. I saw. I was reading it. It did make me quite happy. I was a little bit worried people wouldn't turn up for the Christmas stream, I'm not gonna lie. So it's really good to see people already here. Right. I think it's time. I'll see everyone inside the cafe. As soon as I find the door handle. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes, each and every single one of you. Merry Christmas to all. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ruby Shade Cafe on our final stream before Christmas. Not the final stream of the year, as we will be doing a New Year's stream. And I may also do a very small, just impromptu Christmas Eve stream. I'm not sure yet. Hello there, everyone, and welcome. Please relax, sit down, enjoy yourself for a wonderful Christmas stream. Grab yourself a cup of tea, a coffee, a hot chocolate perhaps, maybe a little bit of a snack or two, some shortbread perhaps. For I myself, I do not have a cup of tea today, despite what is in my hand and what you see. It is not tea inside this mug. Inside this cup is a glass of cold, iced amaretto, as other people might know it as Disaronno. I have a drink, I have a stream, I have lovely people to chat to, and I'm nice and warm inside with all of you. Welcome, everyone, and Merry Christmas. I am going to take my first sip of my drink. It's been sitting here for a few minutes, getting cold, which is lovely. And I'm going to take my first drink. Delicious. Now, we have something important to have a look at. For you see, we have a new picture designed by our very own Cherry. Cherry? Tenshi. Fuck, I'm getting names mixed up. I'm feeling like a really bad dad that gets your names mixed up. My dad did that quite a bit. I feel like a really bad dad. Ignore that. From our lovely Tenshi, we have a new image, which I am going to just quickly get set up. So I'll see it a little bit before everyone else, unfortunately, unless you check the Discord. That's wonderful, Tenshi. That looks wonderful. I'm going to save that, because unfortunately I have to save them to my computer to use them. Does mean at least there's a backup if you ever lose it. And now with that, I can go here, grab the old image, and I'm going to put it down in the bottom left. This was a wonderful Christmas drawing done by our very own Tenshi. Of our young rubies, you guys, as you are, all our rubies, my rubies, whatever you want to call yourselves. For me, you are my rubies, my precious little gems. And Tenshi has done you here very well. A lovely image, very cheerful, very jolly, very happy. And in the end, to me, that is what Christmas is. It is spending time with those close to you, those who you wish to spend time with, enjoying each other's presents, and their presents with a C, and presents with a T, and just having a nice time a comfortable time, a warm moment in your life. That is what Christmas is to me, and I hope you will have that. It's a pleasure to have you here, everyone. Thank you very much for that art, Tenshi. So, I'm going to remove this art. However, the art is not going away permanently. For you see, I can now add this to the slideshow. And so in the slideshow at the top top left, you will now be seeing that in the slideshow along with any other art people may have. It took you 5 hours and 27 minutes. Well, that would probably take me 3 weeks, so you've done something better than I have. You do have some art that is currently being commissioned. It is not for the age group that your stream is for. Absolutely understandable. I am personally not a very child-centric or child-friendly streamer, but I do like to try and make my content, my streams, and my personality as enjoyable as I can to as many people as I can. And I do not wish to ever do something that is restricted to one age group only. I like to... I'm definitely 18 plus in the way I speak and say things, because I will swear like a fucking sailor. Merry fucking Christmas, everyone. Blame the English in me. That, and I do some rather horrific things, as you may have seen in our last Planet Zoo stream. We will do another one. But it's all in good comedy and good fun. No, I am the demon stabbing someone just out of frame. I have a cheeseburger, a lovely cheeseburger, a godly item in my life. I like a cheeseburger. Sometimes I like a really posh burger, something that you have handcrafted to perfection and done really well, that, all things considered, is quite healthy with your own designer touch to it. And then sometimes I like a shit Burger King burger, or McDonald's. Actually, very rarely do I like a McDonald's burger, but I like a Burger King burger. What is the plan for today? So the plan for today is primarily a lot of just chatting. I have a bit of a fun event we could possibly do in Planet Zoo, which I've got set up, if we're interested in doing that. If we get enough people watching or who are interested, I'm thinking of doing an Among Us game, as I think that would be a lot of fun. Basically, today is going to be whatever the fuck we want. I have a couple of things I have prepared, but there's nothing that we can go, oh, we have to do this. Oh, no, we can't do that. No, we are going to do what we feel is most enjoyable today. That reminds me when someone commissioned Not Safe for Work of someone's tabletop RPG. And a lot of people like having art commissioned for their D&D games, and it makes sense. Denzea, you may reveal your age, because if not, I'm going to keep thinking you're a 69-year-old man. I have actually revealed my age before, a few times on streams. I think only people who have been on my streams for at least a year or two, though, actually might remember. But, okay, here's the thing. I act far older than I am, and that is not entirely my own fault, as I've never been one for following trends, nor am I ever one that has been taught to figuratively use a lot more my own age groups, slang and ideologies. I say ideologies, not so much ideologies, but more, oh god, what's the word I'm thinking of? Zeitgeist things. And one major component of that was when I grew up, a lot of the media I consumed, so games, TV programs, movies, were all things from ages past. So I may have been born in the 90s, but I grew up with a lot of stuff from the 80s, the 70s, and even the 60s. What are we doing on the stream? Whatever we want. Whether that's discussing dinosaurs for 3 hours straight, whether or not that's playing a bit of a Planet Zoo game, getting bored of that, then going on Among Us, getting bored of that, then going on to FTL, getting bored of that, and then going back to talk about dinosaurs. Or just drinking heavily. It's the one stream I am happy to drink on. Is a Christmas stream. Infinite Craft. I did actually have a plan for Infinite Craft, so yes. I did actually want to do some Infinite Craft. You have already foretold one of my plans. By the way, Dens, have I played Dungeons & Dragons before? I started playing Dungeons & Dragons when I was, I think, 5 years old? Because my dad started playing Dungeons & Dragons. Well, my dad and my mum started playing Dungeons & Dragons in 1st and 2nd edition. I grew up playing Dungeons & Dragons because of my parents being absolute nerds. Like, okay, if you think I am a nerd, my dad is far more so than I. My dad is the one that got me into Warhammer 40,000, Dungeons & Dragons, model building, Star Wars, Lego. My mum is the one who got me into textiles and sewing, who got me into puzzle games. I am a nerd because of my parents. Buckshot roulette. Yeah, we can absolutely do buckshot roulette as well. Yeah. Cherry's having a miserable time in Portal 2. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. However, I would actually like to do some just chatting. We haven't had a just chatting stream in a long time. So I think it'd be quite nice if we had a just chatting stream for a bit. How loud is that music? Yeah, seems to be a decent volume for the music. I cannot remember the last time. Last time what? We played D&D? Or we had a just chatting stream? Last time we had a just chatting stream or something of that type, that ilk, would have been the joke night we had a long time ago. I think that may have been the last time we had a just chatting stream. And I wouldn't exactly call that one a just chatting stream. You're making cookies tomorrow. Oh, I do like a cookie. I like a nice raisin cookie. You played Dungeons & Dragons today. It would be worrisome if I already forgot. Look, I play Dungeons & Dragons quite often with my friends when I can, when we've got time. We've had to put the current session on hiatus, unfortunately, which is kind of a shame. It's really fun. And my friend is a really good DM. Unfortunately, me and my friend are the only two people who know how to DM. And we're hoping to get it back at some point because it's really enjoyable. But I forget some things that happen in the D&D game straight after the end of the stream. Give me cookie. We like a cookie. We do like a cookie. Tomorrow, you gremlin. Oh, you solid gremlin! How dare you go and try and take my cookie? I'll have you know this cookie is for the innocent, for the poor, for the righteous, and you are none of them. Maybe should I do that voice the entire stream? What about me? I was literally the dungeon master for this Discord, and precisely you were. I love a Dungeons & Dragons game. I love it. Stop. Wait, you don't like this voice? Why, I'm insulted. What do you mean, stop? Okay, hang on. What do you mean, stop? I'll have you know this papyrus voice is the voice I shall do for the entire stream. I think the amaretto's already got to me. This is only like 20% alcohol. I've poured myself a lot of amaretto. I make no denial about that. But it's only like 20%. It's tasty though. Wise man of magic and sus avatars. May you talk as Vice. Oh. So, hang on. Oh god, I'm trying to. I can't remember what his voice sound like. He says, I'm trying to get his diction down. At least reimagine it. I beg your pardon? No, it's nothing like that. Well, that's close enough. Now see here, wench! There we go. Okay, there you go. I just need to be really insulting to women. This is how you learn to speak like Vice. I'll have you know that I am not pleased by this. Then beg. LOL? What does LOL mean? God, you youth and your youngins with your strange words. Yes, my humor is so bad, this is funny. Look, your humor's probably better than I's, so. It's on the island of Nanya. Nanya business! No, my favourite Avatar joke in The Last Airbender was always, Kangaroo Island, eh? I hear that place is really hoppy. Hello. Oh, dearie, dearie me. I miss a lot of my old TV shows. I used to watch a lot of things back when I was a kid. As I said, a lot of stuff I used to watch was from between the 50s and the 90s. Things like Scooby-Doo, Tom and Jerry, an old English TV show called Bagpuss and the Clangers I used to watch, Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet, Stingray. I don't think any of you guys, if you guys know those TV shows, and I do mean the original ones, not any like reanimated versions of them, like the Danger Mouse when they reanimated all that. I say reanimated, remade the entire show. You're probably about the same age group I am. It's gonna be so chaotic. We're gonna do female Ruby proud. You gotta love a bit of chaos. Sometimes you need a bit of chaos to enjoy the slow moments. The bit of the orderly that is there once and now again. Otherwise, I don't know. If everything is too much chaos, you can never make sense of anything. Where if everything is too orderly, everything can be predicted and it's no fun. You need that bit of chaos in your life to sometimes enjoy it. Oh. It's coming up to the end of the year, 2026. Weird time. It's a weird thing to think about. I mean, I think ever since COVID, I still think it's like 2023 or 2022 in my brain. Ever since COVID, my internal calendar has been so messed up and it still hasn't recovered. I assume you mean Steven Universe or something with Email Ruby. It would be weird if it's like Ruby, if you said it like that. I used to really enjoy Ruby. I thought Ruby and Rooster Teeth shows were great. They kind of did fall off a little bit afterwards. And it is a damn shame what happened to... Is it Monty... I've always pronounced it Monty Owen, personally. But I know there's a lot of people who pronounce it Monty Oom. And I've never been sure which way is the correct way. But I always enjoyed our WBY, Ruby. I liked the characters. I always really liked the weapons. Weiss was always my favourite character. I don't know why. I just really liked Weiss. I thought she was really funny. And I love the weapons. The weapons were always something that really made me enjoy Ruby. No, I never saw Steven Universe. I've seen some clips and listened to maybe 1 or 2 songs from the show, but I've never watched Steven Universe. I've heard a lot of people really enjoy it though. But yeah, so if you don't know, I refer to all of you, instead of just chat, I like to generally refer to all of you as the Rubies. Hence, a lot of the red gems. As an example, I actually haven't put these on in a long time. Let me see if I can remember the button. Nope. What was the button? Is it this? No, that's demon mode. Is it this? No, it's not that one. This one? Ah, they're back! I haven't seen these for an age! I have not put the rubies up for a long, long time. These have been gone for a while. Oh god, I need to redesign these. These are very old. And I could definitely do a much better version of them these days. Steven Universe is kinda okay. As good as some may claim, but it's still decent. That's the thing, right? We've all grown, like, example. Gabby, I think I remember saying, or Gabby was saying that their first ever game was Pokemon Black and White, and it's one of their favorites to this day. I did not play Black and White as my first game, nor even my first Pokemon game, and it is one of my least favorite Pokemon games. What we grow up with can often define what we enjoy more than any other. I adore Avatar: The Last Airbender, Scooby-Doo, What's New Scooby-Doo, A Pup Named Scooby-Doo. I grew up with a lot of all that stuff. A Pup Named Scooby-Doo was not a good show, but I still have very fond memories of it. Teen Titans, the original SpongeBob seasons, the old Tom and Jerry ones. What we grow up with often... Okay, example, Star Wars. I grew up with the prequels and the sequels, so I grew up enjoying all of the episodes from 1 till 6. But I know a lot of people that only grew up with the prequels didn't enjoy the sequels all that much. My parents were a bit of an odd end. They actually really enjoyed the sequels. But people who grew up with the sequels really enjoyed them. And until they got to an age where they could start having an influence on the world, the sequels were hated for a long time. Oh, the prequels, sorry, the prequels, not the sequels, the prequels. Yeah, so they were hated for a very long time. And then once my generation, or the people who grew up with the prequels, got to start making influence and decisions, the sequel... I keep saying sequels, because it technically is a sequel. But the prequel, became a lot more popular. Because the people who grew up with it started being the face of the franchise. And it's very possible, despite the common hatred the sequel trilogy has, episodes 7 till 9, we may get to a point where the people who grew up with the sequel trilogy again become the face of the franchise. And then the sequel trilogy is looked very fondly upon. It's very likely. Gen 4 is the best, Gen 6 is the worst. I mostly agree. And the only reason I say I mostly agree is because I think Gen 3 is the best, with Gen 4 so close, they're basically in line with each other. I do agree that Gen 6 is really, really, really bad. Good music and a lot of good stuff in Gen 6. But for me, Gen 5, without having played Black and White 2, bearing in mind I've only played the original Black and White, it kind of deleted everything I liked from the original Pokemon games. Like, they reset all the routes, whatever you want to call them, back to 1, which felt like it was very secluded from the other games. None of the Pokemon returned in the games, and there was a lot more stuff. Like, even in the anime, Ash forgot how to catch a Pokemon. But this is from a perspective of someone who grew up with Pokemon things beforehand. To someone who has just started the franchise, Black and White was an incredible place to start. Maybe not a good place to continue, but an incredible place to start. Gen 6 did have a lot of issues. Plus one's Gen 9. 6 is X and Y. 7, therefore, must be Sun and Moon. 8 is Sword and Shield, so Gen 9 is Scarlet and Violet. I think Scarlet and Violet had a lot of potential. But was floundered, and a lot of it was wasted on meaningless Totter. And that may be that they were too ambitious for the system they were putting it on. You sound like you were made by ChatGPT. Like, hey, ChatGPT, can you make me a character about a demon that has a gentle voice and a sus avatar? Make him a streamer also. So as I've actually mentioned fairly recently, I actually rather regret the Denzea persona I have. And I don't mean my personality persona. What I mean by persona is the theming. As I mentioned, I like the idea of the gems and the rubies, but it's very underwhelming. And I think if I could do it again, I would, as I mentioned a few weeks ago when I was talking about this, I would redo my theme as a scholarly type, like a librarian. Perhaps add a bit of demon theming here and there. And the main reason why is I have a love of stories. And this is what made me bring it up a few weeks ago. As I think some of you were asking why I call you rubies, and then I went into this whole tangent. And it's because I would like to call you guys, if I had that re-theming done, I would like to call you guys stories. Because in my opinion, every single person is their own story, and every story is fascinating in its own right. It's never too late. No, it's not. Absolutely, it's not. And I very well may do it. I just need the money to do it. Even if you say man, Lamau. Wait, what do you mean even if I say man? If I was a streamer, I cannot be a streamer because your PC can't run Scratch with OBS. I'd probably make my VTubers something like Sans. No, yeah. Having an idea to go off of, a theme, a design, a belief, a personality. It makes it a lot easier. It's like creating a Dungeons & Dragons character. I've played a lot of Dungeons & Dragons games, but the characters I've always enjoyed the most are characters where I've given them a certain theme or a certain belief or ideology, a je ne sais quoi, that certain something. And more often than not, that is a flaw. I add a flaw to the character, be it a trauma-esque flaw, a personality flaw, or a physical flaw. And then having to play with those flaws along with their positives makes things a lot more enjoyable, in my opinion. For example, I'm a PNG. Yeah, PNGTube is a brilliant way to go. I was an idiot when I started streaming. A lot of people will recommend you start streaming if you're going to do VTubing and stuff like this. A lot of people will recommend you start with a PNG tuber, or you buy a £5 VTuber thing off Fiverr to start with. Just get something basic, simple, maybe something that works or whatever, and have a go at it. See how you feel. I was an idiot. I did not do that. I designed the Denzea you see. I wanted to keep it simple because I thought having it simple would make it a bit more memorable and stick a bit easier in people's mind. So I toned a lot of things down and tried to keep it as simple as I could. And then I paid a lot of money to a very good artist to render my really obsolete drawings into what you see today. So, in other words, jump into the shallows, unlike myself, who was an idiot and jumped into the deep end of the pool. If I'd have had a model, I'd want the ruby sitting on my shoulders like shoulder angels and devils. That'd be really cute. That would be really cute. I would go for a PNG tuber, actually. Something cute. Although I don't see myself streaming. one, I don't have the hardware for it, and two, I'm not really great at entertaining chat or something. That's absolutely fine. Again, it's not something for everyone. Hell, I don't particularly think I'm very good at streaming. You're heading off, Mal? No worries, bud. Take care. Look after yourself. We'll still be going for a while. Just make sure you stay well, bud. If I don't see you before the end of the stream, have a Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care. But no, yeah, I don't consider myself to be particularly good at streaming. I think if I were better at streaming, I would probably be doing a lot better at streaming. As in, there would be a lot more people watching. I could dedicate more of my time to it and maybe even go full-time streaming. But I don't actually think I'm that good. But to me, that's fine. Because at the end, I just want to entertain those who would like to be entertained. Those who I can. I can't entertain the world. I can't entertain all 7.5 billion people. But if I can entertain one person, if I can make one person laugh once every stream, so 3 people a week, hell, even just one person throughout my entire streaming career, if I can liven up their day, if I can make them feel a little bit better, give them a bit of joy in their life, for me that's worth it. I think this world has too much negativity. It's not a balanced world. And unfortunately, a lot of people only get negativity and have to then live their lives in said negativity. All I want to do is put a smile on people's face when I can. I want people to think, oh, I've had a shit day. It's been miserable. Oh, what's this funny looking red guy on here? Let's see what this is about. He's playing a funny game. Oh, he's doing something very stupid. Oh, he said something very silly. Oh, I'm having a bit of a laugh. Oh, my day's brightened up a little bit. That's all I want. Although your highest viewed vid on YouTube has more views than any of yours, which still surprises me. Again, sometimes it's just things like a lot of YouTube views are things I like, and yeah, that's not rude. Don't worry, that's absolutely not rude. I don't mind that at all. A lot of videos on YouTube have a higher viewer count than I. It's not rude. Some of it is purely luck. Some of it is interest. Some people might find who you are more interesting than myself. Some people might find myself more interesting than you. It's just the way we are. Who I like and I like to watch, maybe you guys won't like to watch. You guys might like watching me, while your friend might not. That's all it is. It's not rude. Don't worry, Roger. It's not rude. A lot of it is very weird with creating content. I know a lot of people who've done YouTube, and they've been doing it for 5 years, 6 years, and they do, you know, they get what they can. Then they do one video, they get one video, and everyone watches it, and it gets views in the hundreds of thousands, maybe even in the millions. And suddenly, you're big. Overnight. More often than not, that is how it's happened to basically every single big YouTuber you see on YouTube. It happened overnight. Very, very rare is it that a YouTuber has slowly grown. Slowly become big. They might still increase slowly over time and get bigger slowly over time, but more often than not, it's a slow increase, a massive jolt if something happens, goes viral or whatnot, and then it's a slow increase again. It's weird. That's the way it is on YouTube and things like Twitch. Everyone is more interesting than you. No, I wouldn't agree with that. No one, in my opinion, this is why, if I were to re-theme Denzea, I would like to do the whole story-based theme. Because in my opinion, as I said, every single person, every individual is their own story. And just because a story is not interesting to someone doesn't mean it is uninteresting to everyone. So you might think everyone is more interesting than you, but that means you don't consider your own story more interesting than anything else you've read or anyone else you know. Whereas someone else could look at your life, who you are, your own story, and they could go, damn, you've done all that in your life? That's been your life? Wow. I've never had anything like that in my life. So I wouldn't ever say anyone's ever uninteresting. Even if there was someone in this world that lived their entire life doing nothing, absolutely nothing, sat still or sat down in a chair for their entire life and never moved, ever. Isn't that interesting in and of itself? How fascinating is that? The idea that someone has sat in this chair for their entire life doing nothing. Isn't that interesting in and of itself? That's the way I like to see the world. That's the way I like to see it. Everything can be interesting, or there's something to learn, there's something to do, all from a different perspective. I might look at a piece of art and think, it's just not my kind of art. But if I take a look from the side, or if I maybe look at the framing, or if I look really close and I can start seeing the paintbrushes, I might go, oh, actually, I really like this. This is really interesting. The art itself might not be interesting, but the way they've done the paint strokes might be fascinating. An example, actually, for myself. I am planning on going to a concert with a bunch of my friends this next year. It's not my kind of music. I am really not interested in the musician. It's the kind of music I despise. But I know I'm going to have a great time because I'm going with my friends. And I will enjoy the music because I'm with my friends. And I know they enjoy it. No one is more interesting than another. Exactly. Interest is opinionated, you can't determine. Yeah, very much so. I despise a lot of chocolate-based things. To most people, that sounds like heresy. Oh yeah, Denz, I'm in the progress of decorating your orbiter warframe. Want to see? It's still a work in progress, though. Send an image or something in media, and I'll happily have a look at it. Right. What am I doing first? I think... Would you guys like to see what I've cooked up in Planet Zoo? Would you guys be interested in that? To see what I've come up with for Planet Zoo? If we get bored or we're no longer interested in it, I can absolutely quit out and then do something else. Yes? Joke's on you, I don't know Planet Zoo. So you missed the last part where we had a battle royale of all kinds of animals killing each other. The polar bears and the... Oh god, hang on. It was the polar bears and the tortoise that won, wasn't it? Yeah, the polar bears and the tortoise outlived everything and killed everything. The polar bears were a menace. Okie dokie, so let's get this set up then, shall we? Like I said, there's no reason we have to just sit here and do this the entire stream. If we get uninterested in this, we'll just do something else. Today is just to do what we want. I saw the thumbnail, but I was working. No worries, Roger. No worries. It was a fun stream, but you didn't miss too much. And if you always want, well, if you want to watch it, it's always there on the VODs. Oh, I'm running out of amaretto. It's a dark time. It's a dark day. What do you... Come to think of it, I actually haven't asked you guys. What are you guys planning on doing for Christmas? What are you hoping on getting from old Father Christmas? You guys looking forward to the big jolly day? I know not everyone looks forward to Christmas, or whatever your holiday is if you don't have Christmas. You've already got your presents. Oh, that's excellent. So you actually do yours early. I hope you had a good time then. A book. I do love a good book. I do love a good book. Again, I love reading, but I especially love reading at a fireplace with a drink in hand. Doesn't matter what kind of drink. It can just be water. Sitting on the nice, comfortable sofa with a cat on my lap, the fireplace roaring, and just a book in my hand. Oh, beautiful. Oh, and maybe some, like, really spicy crisps or something. I like spicy crisps. I love spicy food. Okay, the game's just loading. In which case, actually, I am going to swap over to this. And... where is it? There it is. Okay. Alright, we just have to wait for this to load. So, has anyone here watched Tarzan? Now, this may seem like a really, really, really strange thing to just randomly ask. But there's a reason why. There's a particular song in Tarzan I quite enjoy. And I've kind of named the zoo after this song. So, welcome to 4 Worlds, Too Many Deaths. This is the zoo I have created for today. Now, there is this empty quadrant here, and that is so we can do something else if we decide to. The reason I've done this is we have currently 3 different biomes. There are 1 or 2 animals, like there's a single lion in here, just so I could actually set the things up so things actually can live in these places. But we've got a sort of tropical jungle biome. We've got a savanna. And we've got an Arctic biome. Now, here's the plan. A lot of you may remember the day we did, if you watched it, that Battle Royale for animals. My plan is to basically do much the same, but we do animals based upon where they actually are in the real world. So, for example, in here we might have zebra, we might have lions, meerkats, whatever else we can find that is often in the African savanna. Over in the rainforesty area, we might have ring-tailed lemurs, gorillas, whatever else might live in a lovely old forest. And here we could have things like polar bears, penguins, all kinds of Arctic animals. And then we'll maybe see if we can do something with this one. And even if they don't, even if it doesn't become a battle royale, I think it'll be quite fun to watch them just live in their natural habitat to see what happens. Little tunnel in here. I forgot I made this little tunnel. It's my little tunnel. Bucks live in Africa? You've seen a few. I don't think I've ever seen a buck before. So, let me turn the music on for this game, because I forgot to do that. I don't know why I forgot to do that, but I did. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is I want you guys to name animals, and I'll see if I can add them in here whilst I go through the animals myself and add them into the zoo too. For example, the West African lions. The orangutans. Now, we will not get a lot of these perfectly. A lot of these will probably not enjoy the habitat too much, but I just think it'd be a bit of fun to just have a bunch of animals going wild in the zoo. I want to name a lion loin. Yeah, we can name a lion loin if that's what you want. I don't think I can do hyena. I think I can do the southern white rhinoceros. This I think I can do. I want to find something Arctic based. Oh, snow leopard. There you go. That'll do. Siberian tiger. Let's add this in. I don't know where I'd put that, but we can find somewhere. Saltwater crocky. We can do that, I think. Maybe. Ring-tailed lemur. Yeah, give me the ring-tailed lemurs. Giraffe. Absolutely. You can't have a zoo without giraffes. It is Christmas. It is Christmas. I think we got to do reindeer. Basically, yeah, I'm just going to get as many animals as we can. The ones that sort of fit these biomes the most. And we're just going to see how they do. We're just going to see how they live. I just think that'd be a nice, fun thing, chill thing to do. Because that way I can still chat the chat like it's a just chatting stream. And we get to see animals do stupid shit. It's a win-win. Oh, you gotta have some zebra. I sent the Warframe Orbiter. Took so much work because I'm not spending plat on it. I've always loved the way that in Warframe you can earn plat from other players, because there are some who don't mind buying plat to get ahead on things, and then there are people who like to earn plat, and so it adds this really cool trading system, and I've always really enjoyed that. That's why I really like Warframe. It's a brilliant game. Ah, Jaguar! I've got a jag. The fish black market, yeah, exactly. Is South Africa's soccer team named Springboks? I've actually never heard of that. Hang on, where were the Springboks? Springboks, okay, let's add these in then. Alright, let's do that for now. So we've got a bunch of animals. So let's add these in. So let's do the Springbok. So these are Africa, okay. Right, so I'm assuming they're Africa. Meerkats would be more African savanna. Same with the zebra. Maybe not the polar bears. The hippos. Actually, no, hippos would be more rainforest? Actually, I don't know where I'd put the hippos. We'll have a look at their things in a bit. We'll do the giraffes. Not sure where the salty crockies would go, admittedly, either. White rhinos, I think, would go here. I'll have a look properly in a bit, though. The lions. There's an elephant. We're just going to have the single elephant. I'll add more elephants in. Oh. Oops. Are they still ticked? No, I have to retake them all. Bugger. No, you guys looking forward to Christmas then? Even if you've already got all your presents? The giraffes. Yeah, excellent. I love Christmas. I just find it to be such a jolly time of year. How much did I miss? Not much. We just had a just chatting segment. And we're going to be doing a lot of just chatting anyways, whilst we play Planet Zoo and watch animals do stupid shit. Because what else will you do? Right, so that's animals in there. So that's them. Now, if I click play, we'll fast forward. Okay. Let's do the obvious Arctic animals. I think it's just them. Let's do the reindeer as well. I don't know if they belong in the North Pole, but our ones will. Our ones will belong in the North Pole. Okay, let's send these to the Arctic zone. Let's get into the Devourer of Worlds. We might add in like one random animal that might just go and kill everything in each biome. I'm not sure. Okay, I do need to check for some of the tropical animals, because some of them I'm not certain on. The jaguars should be fine in there. What about the hippo? Where's the information for the hippo? Nope. Okay, let's do the obvious stuff. So the lemur, the jags, the other lemurs, because you got to have more lemurs. I believe the Siberian... No, actually, I don't know about the Siberian tiger. I'll hold off on the Siberian tiger for the moment. All the human-looking things. And let's send them in here. Okay. My vote is on District 2. Which one's District 2? The tropical one? That's... Oh my god, what have we created? What is this abomination? It's a Hydra! Because, yeah, realistically, what I want to do is, I think it would just be fun to have a, almost like a natural wildlife reserve looking thing. Oh, game's lagging a bit. Oh god. I would like them to move, though. I would like them to, you know, just not... the Arctic area is District 1, okay. What about in the tropical? Have they moved in the tropical? No. Guys, you may not want to stand that close to the jags. They'll move sooner or later, surely. What about in the Arctic? Guys, move, please. Why don't you move? Look, that penguin's buggered off. Why don't the rest of them? How you doing, James? I don't know. Why aren't they moving? Why are they all injured and diseased? Why is there predation? We've only just... They haven't moved. They're eating each other because they're not moving. Is it paused? No. It's not paused. Look, you can see people running around. They're revving their engines. I hope so. It'd be kind of a disappointment. I've made this entirely massive fuck-off nature reserve for them to just not move. Move! Malawa. I'm kind of concerned something's gone wrong with the game. I think the zones might be too big. How do I... Hang on. Nice. He's just shitting where he stands. I mean, like, if they don't move, they're going to starve. Have I broken the game? Oh, come on. I spent all this time. Wait. Invalid destination? No. It's fine. Move! Am I gonna have to... Oh, no, no, they're moving, they're moving, they're moving! Movement! Kind of. Some of them have moved. Guys. Please. Maybe I need to give them an enrichment. You know it's bad when there was more movement in the fucking free-for-all? Hang on, let's try it again. Let's try... Oh, no, you're fine. Bodua. You wanted to call him Loin, right?
Hello there.
Hello. Astfolio, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much. Astolfo. Sorry, Astolfo. What am I on about? I've seen Fate. What? Completely mispronouncing that. How you doing, Astolfo? Thank you very much for the follow. I'm sorry that they're not moving. I might have to move them all manually. Just move your lemmings. They're your friends? Excellent. We love having friends here. Also, I'm really glad you did that because it shows that my alerts are working. Oh, they're dying. They're actually dying. I just saw a dead animal. Jesus Christ! Yeah, so they're eating each other because they're not moving. Why? I spent so many hours getting this set up. I spent so many hours. Why? Okay, hang on. Yeah, I think we need to do it a few at a time. I think we've done too many at once. I think you're right. How do I kill all the animals? How do I kill them all? Hydrogen bomb. Yeah, let me just nuke my animals. Look, I've created such a lovely place for them to live, right? Like, for the penguins specifically, I have given the penguins this lovely home. A lovely, massive, open ocean place to swim around in. They're doing nothing with it. We want this to be... Is there? Yeah, I think... What's cleaner? What's clearer? Yeah, that'll do. But I've given so many of these people lovely places to live, and they're just doing nothing. Oh, it's chucking hard. Look, they're moving. We got movement. Movement. That's it. Moving. Go on, Moria! Moria! Go, my elephant friend! Oh my god, they're all moving now. Oh. Life is good. We only lost like a few animals. We only lost a few animals. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's chugging so hard. The game is struggling. This might not be possible. Is there anything in here? Oh, I don't think the game's gonna last. We might have to FTL or buckshot roulette or something. Surprised no one has reported you for animal abuse. You assume I've turned protesting on. Or off. But I mean, look at this little babbling crook I've got here. With fish in here. This lovely, delicate place. It's beautiful. Nothing is here. Is Infinite Craft a Minecraft mod? So no. Infinite Craft is... We'll actually do some Infinite Craft tonight. So you'll actually be able to see Infinite Craft. Well, at least things are moving, kind of. I just want something to be in the cave. No? Unfortunate. How about the penguins? Have they escaped to Africa yet? How are we doing in here? Oh no, they seem to be okay. They're moseying along. Do we have anything on the island? No. I think all the animals are dying. I think they are all dying. How's the reindeer doing? Hey, look, he's in good terrain. Oh, it just died. They're all dying of starvation. There's no food. Oh, the game is really struggling. Like, the game is barely holding on. But look, I've got all these dinner plates on. The zookeepers aren't doing their job. Like, this is not my fault. Put food down for the goddamn animals, you sodding zookeepers. Give them food. Where's he off to? Oh, is he actually going to give food? No. Go on. Go on, give them some food. No, okay. You are absolutely useless. What's your name? Filiberto. Quickly fire him. No, never give Dens an animal. This isn't my fault. Well, I've given them plenty of food things around. They're just not being fed by the zookeepers. I don't have a choice. It's resting. And he's eaten, apparently. I don't think I want to know what he has eaten, though. Can we name a penguin Xedonaut? Why Xedonaut? Do we actually have any penguins left alive? Okay, hang on. Okay, no, we got Harvey and Chloe. How you doing, Harvey? Xedonaut. Is it not like not? Oh, not like that. Okay. Not naught as in 0 naught. Well, here's Xedonaut. In a very laggy game. Hang on, I've got a plan. I've got a plan. I've got a cunning plan. Hang on. What if... Where's the zoo? Open. Close the zoo. If we close the zoo, all the guests have to go home. And we don't have to worry about these. Yeah, fuck off. This is my zoo. My zoo. Can you call an animal my will to live so it can die from starvation? Well, as long as the zookeepers... Look how many zookeepers I've got, right? Look how many. How are they starving to death? Like, fucking feed them! Oh. Oh no, it's alive, it's just sleeping. Okay, the game seems to be running quite a bit better since we kicked out the guests. Oh no, they are slowly feeding them. We will need to reintroduce all the animals though. So let's try this again. So let's bring in... I think the gorillas are fine. Let's bring in some more chimps. Get in some more lions. I think all the springboks died. Let's get some more rhinos. All the ones in the Arctic died, so let's bring some more of those back. I still need to find out where we put the crocs. Oh, giraffes. We do need more giraffes. I think they all died too. Get some reindeer. Let's get a few more polar bears. We need more zebra. Oh, the game is chugging. There's no sound? Oh, you turned off your sound. Okay. I thought the stream wasn't working. Okay, let's bring in the meerkats as well. You gotta compare them. Oh, and we definitely need more penguins. I think the jaguars are fine. That's an Indian elephant. Whoops. wrong kind of elephant. Oh, well. Let's actually get the elephants we do want, though. So we do actually want... Oh, Arctic wolf would be good. Let's get a few Arctic wolves. There you go, here we go. We want these, the African savanna elephants. God, the game is really having a hard time. Like, the game is trying to survive. And I basically have to beat it to do what I want. Okay, deliver the elephants. Then we'll do the same with the meerkats. Then the zebbies. And then the horses. Are giraffes part of the horses? I actually don't know what family giraffes are from. Get a single ostrich for each square. Yeah, we could do, actually. Okay. Right. I think we're good for there, then. Giraffes aren't horses. So what are giraffes' family, then? I actually don't know. Because if someone told me they were horses, I would say, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, there's the wolves. There's the polar bears. Whatever that was. Reindeer, I think. And then the snow leopards. It should be fine. I have made a grave fucking error in my judgment. Hang on, have they all stopped moving? Is there a limit on how many animals I can have? Before they just stop functioning? I think it's the AI as a whole. I think if I have too many animals, the AI just stops working. Yeah. Oh my god, no. Chloe! Yeah, I think if I have too many animals, the AI just stops. It just breaks. Oh no. Well, that's kind of a shame. Oh. There was a dead zebra there. And the lion's gonna drown! Oh no! Oh no, he's moving, he's moving, he's moving. Okay, we have life. Don't start fighting, you two. How's the tropics? Can we actually find... Oh, no, no, hang on. Okay, no, no, no. We found a jaguar. We found a jaguar. God, the game is struggling. There's a lot of things down here. Good lord. This may not actually be feasible. I don't think the computer's going to be able to run it. Is there anything using this beautiful lake I've got here? No. Nothing is using this beautiful location. Typical. Oh, the polar bears are killing something. Oh, they're chasing the penguins. Oh, it got him. It got one. Archie! Well, this hasn't worked as well as I intended. I'm not gonna lie. Well, this was a good 10 hours wasted. That's kind of upsetting. I spent so long trying to get this to work. Well, I tried. It's a shame. It would be really cool. I would love to just sort of watch to see what the animals are doing. And see how they sort of just survive and live. Yeah, the polar bears just win because nothing can actually defeat the polar bears. The polar bears are... Polar bears? Polar bears are absurdly powerful. So I need to take a dump up here. Something's clearly been up here, which is good news. They are actually beginning to move properly, though. Like, they are actually beginning to do stuff. Do we do another deathmatch? I think we'll try Infinite Craft in a little bit. Because this hasn't worked as intended. Is there anything swimming about? There's a couple of polar bears over here. Okay, can I... If I make the water more transparent... Oh, no, hang on. We got a polar bear swimming. Oh, so no, it's a fox swimming. Wolf. He's having a jolly old paddle to Penguin Island. Okay, the wolves have claimed Penguin Island. Okay, I see what's going on here. Yeah, we could just load up the map previous. We might do that in a bit. I actually do want to try out Infinite Craft, though. Like I said, there's no real plan for today's stream. It's just whatever the hell we want. Besides, I don't know if my computer can handle this right now. Thing is, a lot of Planet Zoo uses the CPU. And I've got quite a good CPU. But Planet Zoo requires quite a lot of it. I'm not streaming on a potato. I have a very good computer. But Planet Zoo uses your CPU. And not many games require extensive use of the CPU. Whereas this requires it for the pathfinding and a lot of the in-game actions. Where's he off to? Stand still! Oh, there's just some food here. God, you ran a long way for food. I was kind of hoping for a bit more. Yeah, the animals don't really behave. It's definitely more of a zoo game more than anything, isn't it? They don't really behave the way the animals would in real nature. They just kind of wander about randomly, aimlessly. Yeah. Okay. We might come back to Planet Zoo. And try the deathmatch again. Oh, God. Oh, I'm feeling the alcohol hit me. Bloody hell. That didn't take long at all. Let's do some Infinite Craft then. Shall we? Okay. Bear with me. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hang on. There, that's what we want. No, let's put actually no. I love the Christmas music. Let's put some more upbeat music on, shall we? Let's put something a bit more grandiose. Let's get some energy. Let's get some fire going. First, we combine fire with the earth. Welcome to Infinite Craft. Volcano plus volcano equals a mountain. The mountain plus water equals a lake. A lake plus a lake equals the ocean. The sea. And then back to the ocean. This is actually from Xenoblade 3. I should be fine music-wise. So, okay. I do just want to create whatever we can. But I would like to try and do some Christmas-themed things. I think creating some Christmas-themed things could be quite fun. A tree, a forest, a jungle, back to the forest. A rainforest. Back in the jungle. Amazon! We've got Amazon! We can get Christmas from that, right? How do we get Father Christmas is the question. What can we just... We burn the plant, we get plant. Got a swamp. Got a marsh. Try and get a star and combine it with a tree. Yeah. So we got the tree. How do we get a... Hang on. Earth? No. How do I get beyond the Earth? Oh, planet. Okay, there we go. Planet. Star. Okay. We got a Christmas tree. We got Christmas. We got Christmas. Okay. We got Antarctica. Well, hang on. What about... We got a penguin! Okay, so we've got Christmas and a penguin. We've also got Antarctica. That's technically Christmas, right? We got Father Christmas. Okay, we got Santa. We got a snowman. North Pole. Oh, that's a really good point. Hang on, Christmas and a planet. Saturn, apparently. Nice. Okay, so Christmas. And where's the Earth? Here. No, we just get Santa again. Santa and the Earth. We get a present! Can we get a Christmas tree? No, hang on, whoa, hang on. Oh, I lost that, hang on. Christmas. And star. If I combine Christmas and tree, can we not get a Christmas tree? Maybe we can get a pine tree. Can I turn off the boss? Are you saying you don't like the boss music? What's wrong with the boss music? Okay, how about this one then? More Xenoblade music, but I think you'll like this one. I've played it before, but it's a good one. Oh yeah. It's not Christmassy enough. It's not, no. But it's jazz. You like jazz? Okay, what if we do snowman and mountain? A Yeti! Not exactly Christmassy, but sure. Abominable snowman! Okay, that's something. Just combine it with things. We got Bigfoot. A Sasquatch. Okay. What if we combine Antarctica with a planet? Okay, we just get the Earth. Tree in the Earth? No. Forest? I would really like to get something like Finland. As they've got a lot of really good Christmas stuff in Finland. Maybe if I get a fish, hang on. We got coral. A reef. What about Christmas and the reef? No, just get back to that. How about penguin? Okay, we got... Hang on, can we get Emperor Penguin? Nah. You're going for Hatsune Miku. Nice. Good luck to you. That's a dandelion. Ah. Emperor and Earth, or the what planet, equals US America. God damn it. Hang on, can I do Penguin Planet? Where's the planet? Hang on. Here, planet. Plus penguin. Pluto! I like Pluto. Can we do Pluto in the coral? Coral reef. Okay, we might be able to get an animal from this, maybe. No. Denz, have I lost all progress in this game? Yeah. I reset my app cache occasionally. Pengazon. Oh my god! That must be what Father Christmas uses. What about if I combine Santa and Pengazon? No. I don't think there is a save. Oh, there is a save. Oh well. The save doesn't really matter. I'm not too bothered about saving it. What island in Penguizon? I feel like we've got something good with Penguizon. We need to use this. What do I combine with Pengazon, though? Pangea! I was not expecting Pangea! Hey, I need to put more music on. Let me just find some music that I can keep on for a while. Let's go with... Yeah, this seems good. Let's go with this. Okay. Oh, what else can we do? What other Christmassy things are there? Where's presents? Present here. You lost all your Pokemon. We did lose all our Pokemon. Can you do those who stand against us? I don't know what that is. What else is Christmassy? Elves. We need elves. How the Hang on, no, I've got a plan. Elves live in the forests, more often like forest wood elves, that kind of thing. Okay. We need human or something, don't we? We've got plant. How do I get snowman and plant? We got it. Oh no, we actually did get a Christmas tree. Nice. We actually. Okay, there you go. We got a Christmas tree. Dust? What about dust and snowman? No, we just get snow. This logic is so far-fetched even for AI. What do you mean? Do Happy Xmas War is Over by John Lennon? I can't do that kind of music. I'll get copyright struck. I don't want to get copyright struck. We've got the earth. It's probably got to do something with the earth. Oh, we've got a snowball. I lost the snowman though and something else. Snow? Yeah, I think snow. Okay. If I combine snow, it's not snowman and earth. It's got to be something for plant. It's got to be something with plant. Oh, what is it? What could it be? Santa and plant? I think I've done this. No, it's a poinsettia. It's not what we're looking for, though. How about emperor and plant? No, we just get a tree. How about emperor and tree? Poseidon! Candy cane. Yeah, candy cane. That's a good idea. We need sweets, then. We need to find sweets. Hang on, what about snow and the woods? Got an igloo. Got a house. Snowman in a house? Igloo. Hang on, we got a house. A town. A city. A metropolis. A megaropolis. And we stuck at that one. Okay. Oh, Santa and house. Yes. Oh. Christmas and house. Oh. Penguin and house? Oh? Christmas tree and house. Come on. Pluto. Why? Present. Gift. Home. And cheer and house. Earth and house. A farm. We got a farm. We got a farm. That means something, right? We got a barn. A village. Atlantis. got Penguinlantis? How has someone got this? How? Come on. I think we're at a loss with Penguinlantis. Oh, hang on, whoa, hang on, I've got a plan. What about planning? Nah. Man? I got a pyramid somehow. I somehow got Thor and Zeus. Nice. Got a tomb. Hang on. This is extremely morbid. Not Yeti again. What if I combine Santa and Poseidon? Krampus! That's a Christmas thing. Oh, Krampus is you, is it, Roger? You are Krampus. There goes my amaretto. Such is a sad time. Saturnalia? What is a Saturnalia? A mausoleum! Hang on, hang on. Ah! Get the tomb back. The tomb is funny. Hang on, hang on, hang on. No! I got a curse. Oh! No. Crop and curse. What is... Scarecrow? Corn? We're getting closer to humans! Stick with tomb. Let's kill a penguin. No, we just get a... Why does it always become a mummy? What tomb and tomb? Oh, got a grave. What about penguin and grave? Tuxedo. Nice. Grave and grave? Cemetery? Graveyard? Penguin and graveyard? Got a zombie. Nice. Technically a human. Corn and Santa. Let's give it a go. Popcorn! Popcorn and penguin. Got a movie. Hang on. Penguinlantis. Popcorn. Ah. Foiled again. Happy Feet! I haven't seen Happy Feet in a long time. Good lord. Let's do Grave and Curse? No, we get Zombie. Can I get Death from Zombie? Zombie King? No. How about Zombie and a Farm? Oh, I can't do Zombie and Farm, okay. Zombie and Haunted House? Got a Ghost? Ghost and Penguin! Penguin's on! How has someone got Penguin? There's no way. No! Yeah, don't give instructions on how to just make something. That's no fun. It's way much more fun to play this game and just find stuff on accident, in my opinion. Hang on. Oh! Ghost in Amazon? Alexa. Oh god, that's grim. Alexa and Penguin! No! Nobody likes spelling in this game? I love spelling. How about Volcano and Penguin? Curses. Dust and Penguin? Got a tux. We got Santa Claus. That's technically different. Denza's never had to spell new words in this game. That's because I have a big diction. How has someone got this? How? How has someone got Santa? Oh my god. How has someone got that? Got Scrooge. Scrooge's Christmas. Got Marley. I don't know if that's Christmas, but sure. Alexa and Santa Pangalantis. Just become Santa. If I combine Pengasong with Santa Pangalantis, it just becomes Pengasong again. Combine everything. Wait, when did I get Wonderwall? I got James Bond, a red carpet. Okay, I've got a bunch of random things. Here we go. I'm just getting a bunch of... I got Mickey Mouse. We got Penguintropolis. Okay, so we've got a Penguintropolis, right? We got a Penguintropolis, Penguintropolis. We got Pengazon for our delivery service. Pengalantis as our mythology. And we've even got Santa Pengalantis as the mythical penguin father figure. We are creating the penguin civilization. Wind and dust. What does wind and dust do? Hang on, where's dust? Sandstorm, that's a cool one. Sandstorm and Penguin! Okay. Can we focus on making humans? But we've got penguins! Why do we need to focus on stuff when we got penguins? I can't make Emperor Penguin, that's upsetting. What about Desert and Penguins? That just becomes an oasis. Is a Luxor? Lucial? A tap dance on a penguin. Fred Hysteria. Why is it always a tuxedo? Not a prince. Mickey Mouse and a penguin. Got a duck. Okay. Aurora, Daffy. Here's the thing. If Dust and Earth just gives me human, I'm gonna be quite upset I didn't get it myself. If dust and earth just gives me human, I'll be quite upset. I want to try and find it myself, you know. That gives me planet. Okay. Planet and Daffy. Fuck. Hang on. Can I get Goofy? We got Daffy. We're gonna copyright some Disney property here. I got Donald Duck. Okay, so we got Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. How do I get Goofy? How do I get a fucking dog? No, that's Daffy. That's the wrong duck. Combine it with Pengazong. Santa Pengalantis. Curses. I've got Disneyland. Anyone want to go to Disneyland this Christmas? The Duck Dynasty! Technically part of the Penguin Dynasty now. There you go. Let's just kill the Duck Dynasty. The Duck Tombstone. It's a fuck game. Hang on. A resort and a Duck Tombstone. Ah, Disneyland? Oh, can we got Disney, hang on, whoa. We've got Disneyland. What if we combine it with a planet? I was hoping for Disney World, but sure. Earth? There you go, there's Disney World. Combine it with Christmas. Happiness. Sure. Joy. Oh. I'm trying to get death. Death is really hard to... Hang on. Disney. A grave. What do you think you'll get here? Fuck. Hey! We got Goofy. Hey, we got Minnie. Can we get... Oh, God, what's the other... It's Daffy Duck and Daisy. Can we get Daisy Duck? We need a flower. Where's... How? We've got the woods. What about a poinsettia? Bring that back. I'll took it out by accident. Do I not have flour? I don't have flour. Okay, hang on. What if I do then plant and poinsettia? I just get Christmas. Got the moon. Yeah, the problem is, how the fuck do we create life? I've created Mickey Mouse before I've created life. I've created a galaxy before I created life. Combine! The Mickey Mouse Clubhouse! An observatory. A werewolf. A wolf. Creating a mermaid. We're getting somewhere. Daisy Duck! Oh God, what's the cow's name? Let's see if we can get Pluto. Hang on, no, hang on, whoa. Goofy, because he's a dog. Goofy is a dog. We got Pluto. Okay. We have the important Disney cast here. Popcorn. Popcorn and Pluto. Get a microwave. Can I microwave Mickey Mouse? No. Can I microwave Minnie Mouse? No, I lost Minnie! Where's Minnie gone? Who the fuck is... There's Minnie Mouse. So yeah, can I microwave Minnie Mouse? Can I microwave Daisy Duck? How about Donald Duck? How about Penguin? Can I microwave anything? How about Penguin? Fuck. Pluto? Snow? I got hot chocolate, okay. Werewolf is close to Sonic. We could get Sonic from Werewolf, possibly, yeah. You forgot Brute. Who the fuck is Brutus? Who's Brutus? Hot Scrooge coming through. Got an Aurora apparently at some point. Don't know when I got that. How about a moon and a penguin? No. The obese dog guy who's like the villain. What, you mean Pete? Pete? Yes, Pete. Okay, yeah, so Pete. Actually, yeah, let's see if we can get Pete. Okay, this is going to be dark. But because death is but yeah, because death is technically evil in many eyes, how about we just kill Pluto and Goofy? We got Hades. Can I send Goofy to Hades? We got, how about Pluto? Got the Send Goofy to the underworld. Send Pluto to the underworld. Hang on. Let's kill Mickey Mouse. No. We got Cerberus. We got a dog. We got a dog. Hang on. Evil dog. Evil dog. Plus Goofy. Fuck. Evil dog plus Pluto. Can I get Pete? How about Duck Tombstone? Bugger. I got Hydra. The duck died. How about the duck? Duck Hades! We've got the god of death for our duck kind. We've got the god of death. Okay. We've got our first duck god. Hang on, no, sorry. This down here is the Duck Dynasty. This here is the Penguin Dynasty. What if I can find penguins with Hades? You need to make Peter Parker and remove the park. Yes, somehow we need to get rid of the park from Peter Parker. I don't have Peter Parker yet. Duck the horse. Right, we got our first duck song. do we do, I wonder? How about, do penguins make you happy? Hang on, we did get Happy Feet, didn't we? Hang on. That's technically going to be part of our penguin empire. After all the penguins I killed in Subnautica, I think they deserve their own empire. Oh, actually, hang on. Because we got Pengatropolis, we got the big city. Can we do townhouse? We got an igloo. It's not really what I'm looking for, though. We got ice. Apparently we didn't have ice. Or an iceberg. Or the Titanic. Hang on. Did ducks sink the Titanic? Right, that goes to the Duck Empire. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Fusing a penguin and duck. Yeah, let's try doing that. Hang on. The duck. We got a duck. And then there's a penguin. We got a duckling. Got a family. And a village. What about duckling and a penguin? Send the penguin to the underworld! I just want penguin Hades. That's all I want in life. This is upsetting me. Maybe instead of ducks and penguins, we have birds in general. No, 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 no. We are specifically being racist towards every other kind of bird. Blue tit? Nah, get out of here. What, you want a bloody ostrich? No, 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 no. Flightless, a lot of them. God, no, get out of here. Sorry, did you say you like flamingos? Pathetic. No, no, no. Ducks. If you don't duck for the duck, you're a fool. I don't know which one this goes in. This will go in between. I can mind 007 with a penguin. Yes! We've got our first penguin super spy! How about Hercules and penguin? Stop below 14. Can we keep it going? Keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going! Numbers! Come on! Come on! How high can we get this? Look, if we keep doubling it, eventually it's gonna get ridiculous, okay? No! You lied to me. I've been betrayed. Oh, is woe. Oh, is woe. Well, we got a bunch of numbers. Dusty. Goldfinger. I never actually watched Goldfinger. No, sorry. I watched... What's the Austin Powers? Goldfinger is the Austin Powers, isn't it? Yeah, because it's Golden Gun, that's the Bond film. How about Swamp and Penguin? Got hologram, big progress. That is a good one to get. Can I get a duck astronomer? Uranus! I have Uranus! Life is complete. Quack! We are beginning the duck language. Fucking love this game. Got a dog! We got a dog! We still don't have humans, but we've got dogs. Xmas. I've never used the term Xmas before. You got Miku. Hey! Congratulations! I still haven't got a human being. I've gotten Quack before I've gotten humans. It's a good day to be alive. What if I kill a penguin? Can I get penguin ghost? No. How about duck ghost? Rubber ducky! The Duck Dynasty is winning. The Duck Dynasty is winning. What? Okay. What about we combine the US of America with a penguin? No, we just get Antarctica. We already got this one. No, we got Gotham! Hey, we've got the name for the Penguintropolis. Gotham. Oh yeah, because the penguin, Batman, yeah. That makes sense, actually. Just keep combining it with penguin. Jack. Jackass! I got Jackass before I got humans. I'm not trying to get political here, I promise. I'm not trying to get political, I promise. I'm not trying to get political here, I promise! I'm really not! Got Neptune, we got Neptune. I'm not trying to get political. I'm really trying not to get political. It's the game. Okay, that one makes sense. $15,014 items on it. Damn, that's impressive. Nah, it just gets James Bond. What about the duck? I lost duck. Hang on, I need duck back. There we go. What about jackass duck? No, I've already done that one. I forgot I did that one. Stop giving me that! Frosty the Snowman. Can I get Frosty Duck? What about Frosty Penguin? I got a swan. We have the Emperor of Duck Kind. Hang on, I actually have the word Emperor. Hang on. The music is making you sick. Do you want me to turn it off? Leather. What's a leather? Frosty the Jackass. No, it just becomes a snowman. Stop! For the love of God! We got Batman. Batman's a jackass, apparently. Hang on. We got the Joker. The Duck Dynasty's doing very well, isn't it? We got Bat Duck. You got to go now, Den? No worries. See you later, Tenshi. Take care, bud, alright? Have a wonderful, extraordinary Christmas. Take care, buddy. Aquaman. Not what I was expecting. Duckman! We've got another superhero! Yeah, the Duck Dynasty's doing very well. Gotta say, I'm proud of our duck. Can we get Duck City? Hang on. That. That one. I could try making the Duck Detective. We've got Spy. Hang on, where are... There's the city and everything. Where's our city and town? Okay. No, we just get Donald Duck. We got Duxburg. No one's gonna remember what Duxburg is. We got Donald, okay. We got a pond. Hydrate? Actually, yes, thank you very much. The alcohol was getting to me. Australia! Well, we got hell. Oh, I'm sorry, all people from the Aussies. The Aussies, Australia plus Disney World is a dream come true. That's sad. The platypus. Yeah, I don't know how to get the triple question marks. Hey, hang on, no. The duck bill is the currency of the Duck Dynasty. The duck bill is the currency they use. It makes sense, you see. Crocodile Dundee, nice. Crocoduck! Yeah, the Duck Empire seems to be doing a lot better than everyone else. Christmas duck. We get a turkey. It's kind of a duck, but not part of the Duck Empire. At least I won't consider it to be part of the Duck Empire. Seems Denzea's favorites. Oh, yeah. It has to be a duck, pure and simple. I will forgive the crocodunk. Oh, sorry, the crocoduck. It is still a duck. But a turkey? No. It doesn't have the word duck in it. What about Wonderwall? Duck! We've got duck music. The Duck Empire is conquering. Donald O'Connor, the name of a duck. Nice. Can we get the Duck Detective? I keep getting James Bond. Dark matter. How did I get that from ducks? Oh, we got spy. Here we go, spy. A black hole. Yes, hang on. No, okay. Just keeps becoming James Bond. You need to unbond James Bond. Yeah, I think we do somehow. Well, hang on. I've got an idea. Uranus plus black hole. Oh. Supernova. I get penguin supernova. How about a duck supernova? Nah. Oh, we got time travel. The ancestor to them all. Duck Hunt! A time machine. How have I created this before I've created humans? How? The future. What is a future penguin? From dinosaurs to penguins to robots. You're closer to nuclear fusion than duck detective. Yeah, I think I am. Can I get a cyborg duck? How about cyborg penguin? Batman Beyond, that was a good show. The Dark Knight, Dracula, Frankenstein. Aww. I love this game. Duck Hunt 24. Wait, they made another Duck Hunt game? Since when? Back to the Future. Okay, that's a good film as well. Why are there so many duck ones? Ah, hang on. What about the original Duck Hunt? 2050. Hang on. No way. No fucking way. Oh no, 2016 is the latest. Okay, or not. How do I get beyond 2018? This game is just so much fun. I'm just shocked that our Duck Empire is doing so well. Genuinely never would have expected it. Duck Miku. If I could get Miku, I would attempt it. Is there a Duck Alexa? No. How about Goldfinger Duck? Just Jim Bond. There's no game that I think you can play. Duck Dice! Do we? I think we've got Prince, don't we? We do have Prince. Nah, it just becomes Donald. The DeLorean. Yeah, we haven't found frogs. We've got a Duck Empire. The Penguin Empire kind of fell. But the Dark Dynasty's doing very well. Back to the Future. Can I get Back to the Future 3? Yes! Oh, I lost Duck Dice. Hang on. I need that back. The term... Please. Yes! The Penguinator! How about the duck one? Nah, the ducks don't get the Duckinator. Infinite Crafts gets old fast. I don't see that personally. I just think it's really enjoyable to just create stupid stuff. I don't see that personally. But Penguinstein! Duckenstein! Yeah, so I quite enjoy this game. A duckbot, nice. The Duckin... No, so we can get the Duckinator. I don't even remember where Robot is. I've got ducks here. Where's Robot? I can't combine them. Get a Snowbot. Futurama. Hang on, Futurama. No! Hang on. Aww. Very sad. I get Robo Santa. Is it No. It's just Robot Santa in Futurama, isn't it? T1000, nice. That's what we like to see. It's just such a weird and wild fun game. There's nothing else like it. Oh. Get a vampire, nice. All right. I'm gonna call it there though. At least for that part, so I'm gonna go back to the cafe. Gonna pause the music. Oh. I just wanna lie back real quick. Stretch my legs. Oh, God, that feels good. Yes, now we can talk about dinosaurs. But actually, like, not so much dinosaurs, but something I was looking at the other day. I don't know how accurate the guys' videos are, but I just enjoy watching the videos because they're about my favorite subject. Do you guys watch Extinct Zoo? Is his YouTube name. Extinct Zoo. Why is there a tree behind me? It's Christmas. I need a Christmas tree. You can't have Christmas with no Christmas tree. What kind of sad Christmas do you think I want? Oh. Never heard of him in my life, really? So I quite like Extinct Zoo. So he is, and it seems to be quite a popular. He basically looks at articles and any news or information he can get on dinosaurs and paleontology, and then makes videos about certain subjects. And I don't know how accurate they are. I've not looked into it myself. but they're really interesting to watch. And one of the more recent ones he did recently was about the first time the Americas connected and how there were extinctions on a lot of species because of that land bridge connection. And it was a fascinating watch because I never thought about it before. But yeah, when two land masses connect, that's two different environments and species that are going to meet up for the first time. And then they're going to start fighting each other. And apparently that's what happened, at least according to this video and his sources. And it seems that North America seems to have, for the most part, been the winner and made a lot of these Southern American species extinct, things like the terror birds. No, the dinosaurs did not cause World War II. Well, actually, no, hang on. If the dinosaurs didn't exist, would we be here to this day? If the dinosaurs didn't exist, would we be here? So therefore, because the dinosaurs are likely the reason we exist, yes, they did. Yes, we would. I don't know. It's a weird thing to think about, isn't it? If the dinosaurs didn't exist, would we exist as we are now? Since they were extinct, that means we didn't need them. No, that's not true at all. Extinction simply means the species is rendered impossible to continue. There is no continuation of the species. Things like the dodo bird, the terror birds, woolly mammoths. It doesn't mean we don't need them. It just means that they no longer exist. As alive creatures, anyways. As we are now, no, we would be different. Yeah, if the dinosaurs did not exist, we would be fundamentally different, I reckon. It's the butterfly effect. If you change one thing, you change everything else. So if the dinosaurs didn't exist, we may not have been the dominant species. Something else may have taken over. Yes, it probably still would have taken a fuckload of time, but, you know, it would have happened eventually. Without the dinosaurs, we wouldn't have oil. So we wouldn't have been able to make the nuke. Well, okay. I know it's a popular joke that it's dinosaur fossils that make oil. It's not entirely true. Most of it is fossilized trees. Yeah, things would evolve from other stuff. Our most prominent form would stay the same. The butterfly effect doesn't apply to everything. No, absolutely doesn't apply to everything. However, something to consider is while our form may have taken a similar shape, we may have been no longer the top predator or top dominating species of the planet, and therefore ourselves may have gone extinct. Like, imagine the world being full of sentient bipedal dolphins. Wouldn't that be a bizarre world? Humans evolved to survive car crashes. I don't think we had cars 30,000 years ago, or even 200,000 years ago. I don't think we had cars back then. But, you know, there's plenty of time in between, and many years we know little about. You never know. Like, okay, so here's a really funny thought, right, with dinosaurs. What was the thing that, like, there's no correct answer for this part. So say whatever you think is correct, because there actually technically are multiple correct answers. What was it that killed the dinosaurs? Answer me that question. What was it that killed the dinosaurs? Or was most likely the cause of the thing that killed the dinosaurs? No, it wasn't an ice age. The dinosaurs lived through, I think, 3 or 4 different ice ages. Ash, making food uneatable. Yeah, okay, but the thing that caused the ash was the meteor. And the volcanoes. Now, here's a really funny thing with dinosaurs. We have never discovered a dinosaur, or any of the things we consider to be dinosaurs, within a, oh god, it's like a 1 million year time period to that extinction. A million years in between the most recent dinosaur, the most recent dinosaur that we found and extinction. Now, imagine what dinosaurs could have done in that 1 million years, right? Imagine what humans could have done in that 1 million years. We evolved, we learned, we changed, we've created what we have now. Now, it's a stupid belief, but I just think it's fun. I like the belief that dinosaurs created their own civilizations in that millions of years, or in that million years. That they created their own civilization before the meteor came. And then they took off to space. And if you have ever read a child's or children's book called Astrosaurs, yes, I am taking this out of the book of Astrosaurs. Dinosaurs morphed into birds, goddammit. Well, they didn't, though. The birds were not dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are not birds. They are very different species. There is some heritage, but the dinosaurs went extinct. Like, I know the common joke of the T-Rex turned into a chicken. It didn't. It didn't. The T-Rex went extinct. And extinct means no living relatives. No thumbs. Them being larger in general require more energy. Also, their size would make building stuff more expensive. I like the way we're debating if dinosaurs could have survived. The thing is, yes, no to the thumbs. Yeah, the thumbs are a very good point. But it's a million years. Like, consider, human civilization has not been around longer than 30,000 years. 30,000 years is all it's taken for us to go from nothing to what we have now. They didn't, but after millions of years, the compies and all the small guys turned into birds. No, they didn't. They didn't. So, a lot of the smaller dinosaurs still went extinct. The main reason we have birds is because birds were actually a thing that's lived during the time of the dinosaurs. Birds were around in the Cretaceous and had survived due to their small size. Some of the smaller dinosaurs may have survived and, yes, may certainly have evolved into more modern things, but there's no evidence of that, surprisingly. We don't actually know. We can assume, but we don't know. Did Iguanodon have thumbs? Technically. So, Iguanodon's always a fascinating subject because the first interpretation of an Iguanodon was a quadrupedal. It was a quadruped. 4 legs, basically. And it had a horn for its nose, or horn on its nose. At the time, they were basing this off of the idea of dinosaurs being iguanodons, or very similar to a iguanodon. Iguana, sorry, not iguanodon, iguana. Hence the name iguanodon. So which is why when you look at the first ever statues, I believe in Crystal Palace, created for the iguanodon, they look very much like iguanas. Many, many years later, they found another fossil and found that it was not the horn on the nose, like a rhino. It was, in fact, its thumb. So it had this massive protruding claw as its thumb, basically. It's a fascinating subject. Yeah, they thought it had a horn, then they realized it wasn't. Yeah, is it a nail or claw? I don't actually know in the case of an iguanodon. I'm not sure what the correct terminology would be. There's a lot of fascinating stuff with dinosaurs, and I could just go on and on and on and on. It used to mug theropods, yeah. I mean, okay. Imagine an iguanodon, a triceratops, a stegosaurus, and an ankylosaurus. And you're a T-Rex. Not all of them are the same time period, but you get stabbed by these massive fucking horns of a triceratops. Ouch. No thanks. I fight an iguanodon. I get stabbed by this massive claw on its thumb. Or scratched my eye out by it. Yeah, no, I'm good. I get a thagomizer to the leg from the stegosaurus. I'm not walking anymore. I meet the ankylosaurus. I try to bite into it. I can't do crap. It hits me with a fucking concrete slab on my leg, smashing the bones in my leg to grain. Yeah. Herbivores didn't piss around. The herbivores did not fuck around. Paracoelophysis? What was the paracoelophysis? The paracoelophysis is one of the small ones, isn't it? I can only eat triceratops? Wait, why can you only eat triceratops? Dennis, you're wrong. Birds existed before the extinction. Yeah, they did, yeah. They were closely related to a group of dinosaurs known as theropods and formed a grouping known as the... is it Coelosauria? Or Coelosauria? Either way, yeah, birds absolutely did exist during the time of the dinosaurs. I didn't know the family name, though. That is fascinating. The thing is, they are modern day birds are about in close relation to dinosaurs as crocodiles are. They're technically dinosaurs, but they're actually more, was it crocosaurids? No. No, it is a crocosaurid. It is a crocosaurid. I think it's a crocosaurid. Think of like the Sarcosuchus. Or the Postosuchus. Paracoelophysis are the one with the head horn. Oh, that one. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Birds count as avian dinosaurs. Yes, they do. Yeah, that is true. So they're not dinosaur. They're not pterodactyls. They're not pterosaurs. But yeah, they are an avian, or a form of avian dinosaur. Maybe not so much modern day birds, but the birds back then, absolutely, yes. Parasaurolophus. I forgot the Paracoelophysis? Because a coelophysis, if I remember correctly, with a coelophysis, they're one of the small theropod dinosaurs. Coelophysis, if I remember correctly. The problem is trying to remember like 50 different kinds of, 500 different kinds of dinosaurs. Coelophysis. Yeah, coelophysis is one of those small ones, like a raptor. Pachycephalocytes. I can never pronounce this one. Pachycephalosaura. Pachycephalosaura. There you go. Pachycephalosaurus. There we go. Got it eventually. Pachycephalosaurus. Yeah. The ones with the hard heads. These things are fascinating. Oh, I absolutely love the understanding we have of them, of their head-butting rituals. Yeah, Pachycephalosaura are fascinating. I know it's like a bog standard thing, but I will still say Triceratops is still to this day my favorite dinosaur. Just because to me it is the quintessential dinosaur. Crocodiles are older than the rings of Saturn. They are, yeah. The rings of Saturn are, when you actually think about it, the rings of Saturn are a very new phenomenon. I think they're like 6,000 years old. How much older are they? No, they're much older than 6,000 years old. Okay. I might be thinking of Neptune's rings. Yeah, I was thinking of two different dinosaurs, yeah. Oh, sorry, you're thinking of the Parasaurolophus? Hang on. Parasaurolophus, what's this? Oh, a hadrosaur. I've always referred to them as like a hadrosaur because they to me are the primary ones of the Paphyliosauruses. I love these crest heads. There is a video I watched a while back, actually, about someone that blew into a model rendering of their horn. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. This is fascinating. If you're interested in dinosaurs, I think you'll love this. Okay. So I think this is the right video. Bear with me. I haven't heard this one myself. This is a So I haven't heard this video. I'll know if it's right or not because I know what it sounds like. Come on, play the sound. There you go. It's not accurate. Like it's not accurate because it doesn't account for muscle. It doesn't account for skin. It doesn't account for any kind of meat or flesh. However, it does give you an understanding of the almost otherworldly tone. That doesn't make any sense, those ones. Okay, that's not accurate. But yeah, so listen again. Listen again. I could listen to this all day. I could listen to this all day. hearing how dinosaurs actually sound is such a fascinating concept to me. Sounds like someone farting into a tube. Well, it is. It is air going through a tube. It is basically that. Your props head out. Let me know what you think of your orbiter. Absolutely. I'm probably going to end the stream now anyways, as it's getting late and I need to go do my dinner. Right. Let's say goodbye then, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, friends and foes, each and every single one of you, thank you very much for watching. Please have a wonderful Christmas. I don't know if I'll do a Christmas Eve stream. I will let you guys know if I decide to do one or not. I scammed you out of Among Us. There just weren't enough people online, unfortunately, Gabs. There weren't enough people online to play it. I do still intend to do an Among Us community stream at some point soon, though, so we will get round to it eventually. But thank you very much for watching, everyone. Have a Merry Christmas. Take care of yourselves. Stay well. Stay healthy. I hope to see you all soon. And thank you. The final stream for the year will be on New Year's. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to a new year. Thank you, everyone. Have a Merry Christmas. And I hope to see you soon. Until then, thank you. I'll see you all soon. Bye!